My name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. Oh, I've got what you need right here. 1967 Chevelle. Genuine Super Sport. It's right in the VIN number. There's also a letter Z in the VIN number, which means this car was built in California. But what makes it really special, it has an original 396 motor, it has a 4-speed transmission, and it's an air-conditioned car. It's got a whole list of other options and features as well. You can go to volocars.com, and that's where you can read all the specs, look at all the pictures. That's where you find a price tag on every one of the cars we have for sale, along with a monthly finance option as well at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon. You'll be able to see them first as the new ones are posted. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Nice looking car. It just presents itself very well. It sits nice, it's shiny, the chrome sparkles. So you'll be very proud to drive and show it to your buddies. Underneath, the car looks good. The front end components look good. Actually, it's been upgraded with some fat tubular upper and lower control arms, which means the ball joints and bushings were all replaced. In back, it also has custom square tube upper and lower control arms. It has gas shocks all the way around. Factory style dual exhaust system. Sounds real nice. You'll hear it towards the end of the video. Does have disc brakes in front, drum in back. E-brake assembly is all hooked up. So the brakes are nice. You look up at the motor, it's really nice and clean. It's Chevy orange, correct canister type oil filter they were still using in '67. High torque starter, looks new. Now it is a Richmond 4-speed, so it's a replacement, new, I don't know how new, but that's a new off-the-shelf Richmond 4-speed trans. The linkage, clutch, all that was replaced. It's got a 12-bolt rear end in the back. Overall, the floors are restored, they're solid, looks good under the car. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think we covered it. Now let's check out the body. It's the SS, so it has the 2 bulges on the hood. This all lines up nice and square. It's all nice and straight. Fits real nicely up here. All lines up nice. Looking down the side of the car, it is straight. Gaps line up square, flush. No bubbles, no damage down here. It's all real nice. Nice clean line right around the wheel well molding there, no bubbles, no issues. So this side of the car is excellent. The roof looks great, no issues. This is all great. Lines up nice, straight. This is not a wavy car. Car is straight. This side looks just as good. All smooth, straight, shiny. The paint that's on here is, like I just said, smooth and shiny, polished very nicely. The chrome back here, all been replaced. The tail lights, the bumper, all the trim. Now the SS has the blacked out panel like this. All that looks great. Yeah, the paint is beautiful. Emblems are sparkling. The rear glass is very good. This trim around it is nice and straight. I'm sure these rain gutters were replaced. It has some real light scuffs and scratches. There are some little minor bubbles down here in the gutter area right here. A couple little ones up here too. It does have a little light pimples on the chrome right here. The mirror's been replaced, door handles replaced. Windshield, probably the original, has a few light scratches, but it's real nice. These are in very good shape, not new, but very good. Emblems new. Bumpers re-chromed. All this trim up here is very good. There is a spot right here in the paint. Something must have contaminated or something. A little bit of blistering going on right there. It's got the 396 cross flags. Now it has the 14x7 rally wheels. The trim is new. It's all sparkling. The wheels probably new as well. Now these are actually they're 15-inch wheels. And this has the R in it. So they look like the Reproduction Super Sport Wide Oval Redline, but these are actually radial tires. They just came out with those recently. This chrome pillar has pimples on it too, a little bit worse than the other side. Door handle's nice. All four wheels, tires, the whole package is probably new. So I'm going to say the outside of the car looks really nice. No vinyl top. It sits nice. Good looking car. Let's open it up, check out the inside. All right, let's see what we have in here. We have a nice big clean trunk. The bottom of the trunk lid's painted real smooth and glossy. It's got the sticker. Jambs painted nice. New weather strip. New cloth wrapped wire going to the trunk light. Trunk compartment is nice and tidy. A gray and white spatter finish. They did a real good job. It's got a spare and a jack. A spare that actually has air in it. That's nice. New mat. I also wanted to mention this car already went through the service shop. We spent $700 and something, just some miscellaneous things. There was a couple turn signals, reverse lights weren't working. That's been fixed. But they inspected the car. It's ready to go. Door jambs are painted nice and slick. The weather strips and window seals were replaced. The door panels were replaced, including the armrest, original window crank and handle. So this is called the blinker tach because it has the turn signal built into it because the turn signal's behind it. So when you put the tachometer there, they call it the blinker tach. So it does have that, which is a factory option. See it blinking? And then it also has the factory gauges. There's two in each corner, but somebody thought they're not as reliable as they'd like them to be. So we do have some modern gauges here that are working instead. Temp, oil, and volts. You do have a gas gauge up in the dash. You got a stereo, fits right in this hole, not cut up. You got air conditioned vent. All this trim looks like it's been replaced, all real sharp looking, including the heater control panel has been replaced. The ashtray doesn't want to stay in all the way. Center console looks new. The clock is working. It's a Hurst 4-speed. You got the seat belts. Down on the floor you have new carpet and reproduction floor mats. Got a nice wood grain deluxe wheel. The seats not only have new upholstery, but new cushions. That's why it fits so nice. There's no wrinkles. It feels nice and firm. And when you sit on them, backs of the seats are real nice. The light at the back of the console works. So the back seats, armrests, side panels, all that's been replaced. Got some 6x9 speakers hooked up to the stereo. Headliner is in really nice shape, although in that corner, right at the seam, it's hanging down. I don't know if you can even see it. That seam is split open. Visors look good. The mirror has been replaced. So let's check out the motor. You know, 4-speed with air, you don't see too often. Automatic with air, you see. But 4-speed with air is a pretty desirable combination. This is cleaned up very nicely. I guess let's start at the top. Looking under the hood is painted smooth and slick. Has new insulation pads. Has the correct air cleaner. It's either new or restored. Stickers, the chrome is all real sharp. So it does have the correct motor. The casting codes are correct. The numbers are stamped on the front that match the car. Correct manifolds, intake, valve covers. All that is proper. It's all correct. Alternator is pretty new. It's got stickers still on it. Power brake system with a dual reservoir master, cadmium plated booster. You have the correct power steering. It's a remote reservoir. Radiator Probably been replaced. It looks fresh. Got the clutch fan, got the shroud. Battery has a disconnect switch. Factory air conditioning system, and it is upgraded with the newer Freon. It's got an HEI distributor hiding in the back with Taylor wires, nice fat plug wires. So overall, a very nice motor compartment with some nice features. So as I mentioned earlier, the car is serviced, ready to go. It was brought to my attention one brake light is out. I guess the mechanic just isn't fast enough to hit the brakes and run to the back and see if they're on. So that will get taken care of. Yeah, nice car. Again, if you look at it hard or close, you'll find a few little imperfections, but it presents itself real nicely, and the option list has what you want. 4-speed, air, gauges, power steering, power disc brakes, buckets, console, it's got it. So, real super sport, not a clone. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can talk to the salesman. I just gave you my impression. If you have questions, make sure you ask them. They'll help you the best they can. They'll help you get this delivered to your driveway, and they'll help you finance it too at volocars.com. I hope you enjoy our videos. Subscribe, click on the bell icon so you can see the new ones as they're posted. Thanks for watching.